Hey guys, Marcus here from BlackOvis. I am in Bozeman, Montana right now at Stone Glacier headquarters. I'm here with Andrew, sales manager and in-house expert, and we are going to be talking about 4 different packs in the Stone Glacier lineup, mainly because we wanted to have a conversation of helping people get into the right pack for them. There's so many options when it comes to Stone Glacier packs, especially because they're modular. But we wanted to really just have a quick talk and go over 4 of our favorites and 4 that we think can really be fine-tuned to fit each hunter's need.
These are our most popular packs by a long shot, but today we just want to answer some basic questions and cover some of the basic use case scenarios for each of these packs and how they might fit into the individual's pack system. And then just in general, help educate on which pack might be right for them if they're not super familiar with our pack systems.
Absolutely.
I'm just gonna jump in. I have packs compressed on frames here, and then I have the corresponding pack all blown up at max capacity, just to try to give you guys kind of a reference for what they're capable of as far as what they look like when they're compressed and what they look like at max capacity.
Awesome.
So this is the Approach 2800. So this is actually a new pack this year. In years past, we've had the Approach 1800, which is very much a day pack. 1800 cubic inches is very small. So this year, we upped the size of the pack a little bit by 1,000 cubic inches and then added some interior pockets to this as well. So it's a little bit more of a full feature pack.
Yeah, and we dive into this pack in another video as well. So if you're interested in this one, definitely give that a look. But this pack has a lot of cool features. I mean, you've got a tripod pocket out here on the front, on the side, spotting scope pocket here, and again, that increased capacity in the main cavity of 2,800 cubic inches.
Yep. Yeah, so this is our truest day pack. You maybe could stretch this for an overnight if you were a really ultralight guy, or if you wanted to use the load shelf to haul some gear. But really, this is designed as your run and gun day pack.
Awesome.
So great option for that.
Moving on to the Solo.
Yep, this is the Solo 3600. This is hands down one of the most popular packs in our line. I would consider this to be a multi-day pack.
Okay.
So you can certainly use this for day hunts. It's one of the more simple designs that we have. This pack can absolutely be used for probably up to 3 days, maybe 4 days. So it's a great pack for the weekend warrior style hunter, or anybody who's going to run that 2 to 3 day hunt period. But what I really like about it is its simplicity versus one of our Sky Series packs, which has a little bit more going on, more features, comes with a lid, and they're a little harder to manage as far as extra fabric and whatnot.
Okay.
So this pack, and really all of our packs by design, are very basic inside. There's no interior pockets built into them. But
and that's so that you can customize it to your needs, correct?
Yeah, you basically get this full feature platform, right? So bag and frame, and then you can customize the build however you want. So zippers and fabric add a lot of weight to packs.
Yep.
So instead of us being hey, this is where you need pockets and zippers, we let you guys make that decision.
Awesome.
So, which is really nice. But this pack does have one big external pocket out here. Actually, it does have a spotting scope pocket as well. And I'll show you on this blown up version. So that's the 3600 at max capacity. So big exterior spotting scope pocket and then big front pocket here.
And one of my favorite features about Stone Glacier packs is, and you'll notice this even with the bigger packs we're going to talk about, I mean, you look at that sideways and you're like, holy smokes, do I have enough room to go do a 7 or 8 day hunt, or even just a day hunt? I mean, that pack over there, they condense down and compress down to almost nothing. And then you look at the max capacity and you're like, holy smokes, these packs can really do it all. It's a big
pack.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's one of the nice things is, even if you don't do those 5 to 7 day plus hunts all the time, but you mix 1 or 2 of those into your season every year, it's not a big deal to go with a little bit bigger pack like a 5900 or the Sky Archer or a Sky Talus. And again, with the philosophy, it's better to have the space and not need it than need it and not have it. So.
And you're not looking at big weight differences when you go from the day packs to the multi-day expedition packs either.
Nope. It might be gosh, I don't know, a pound and change to jump from like a solo to a 6900 or 7900. So yeah, pretty negligible weight difference.
Awesome. Well, it's cool to see this fully expanded, see the
Yeah,
amount of space that is actually in it.
I'll put them side by side, right? So that's fully expanded and compressed.
Another thing I like about the Stone packs is the simplicity, the ability to customize where you want to, but if you don't need to, they're just a simple pack that gets it done.
Yeah, absolutely. I think a lot of people get hung up on, you know, pockets and knickknacks and all that stuff. And really our design philosophy is to eliminate all that, right? Like you don't need it. You need like a couple pockets for like headlamp, Havalon, you know, knife, med kit, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But everything else you carry is big, right? Like spotter, jackets, rain gear, right? Like you don't need a pocket for that stuff.
Yeah, very true. All right, so what pack is this?
Yeah, so this is the Sky 5900. This is my personal favorite pack. So what I really like about this pack, again, is how well it compresses. But first and foremost, my favorite feature is this big beaver tail zipper. And what I like about this is that you can pack this pack and then open up this zipper and it folds wide open and you can see everything that's in your pack, right?
Yeah.
So you don't have to like go dig in from the top or dig in from the side. It's just really obvious where whatever you're looking for is located.
That is pretty unique because a lot of packs you'll see has kind of a stuff sack opening at the very top, and then maybe it'll have a side zipper that comes on the side, but being able to open that fully gives you good access to everything, not disturbing, like not having to pull out a jacket, a glassing pant, your food to get to something you need down at the bottom.
Yep. And then the one thing that the 5900 doesn't have that most of our Sky Series packs do have is a designated spotting scope pocket. So a lot of times what I'll do is basically pack my pack so there's like a channel in the middle here. So I'll pack like jackets or pants on the side or food or whatever.
And put it right in the middle.
And then run my spotter right down the middle. So all I have to do is move this zipper down, you know, a quarter of the way or whatever, and I have access to my spotter.
So with this size of pack, what are you looking at? How many days can you be out in the field with this?
Yeah, so again, it compresses really well. So like I use this pack for everything, you know, like an evening bear hunt, all the way up to, I packed this pack for a 10-day archery hunt, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
But I think like probably for like the average guy or on average, you'd be looking at like 5 to 7 days.
Okay.
Something like that.
So with this pack, we've kind of jumped from the run and gun day hunt with the solo and the approach 2800 to maybe getting a couple days in there with the solo to, hey, this is your expedition pack. This is a pack that you can really go into the backcountry with and be comfortable with the amount of space you have.
Yeah, and this is the small end of our expedition style packs. So we'll get to the 6900, but yeah, this is like the entry level as far as volume goes into an expedition size pack. And then again, that's the 5900 all blown up. So there's a pretty substantial difference between the two, but you can do quite a lot with that pack.
It's pretty shocking to see it. I mean, fully expanded. There is a ton of space there.
There is.
Last but not least.
Yeah, last but not least, and for a long time, this was our most popular pack, hands down. So this pack really appeals to guys running those long extended trips, like probably 7 to 14 days. Most people going on Alaskan sheep hunts or Canadian sheep hunts will opt for the Sky Talus.
Yep.
And again, there's a couple features I really like about this. There's two big side pockets, one of which you can put a spotter in, the other you can put whatever you want in. But it's a great place to put wet rain gear, right? Like especially if you're up in Alaska.
And you've got to pull that out multiple times.
Yeah, it goes on and off. But the other thing is you don't want to put wet rain gear back in with all your dry stuff. So it's a great place for something like that. The other thing is this pack features a big center zip that runs the length of the pack. So again, really nice access to everything in the pack, top to bottom.
Awesome.
So,
yeah, it definitely looks like there's a lot of good space. Remind me the cubic inches on this pack.
this is 6,900.
69. So really, you can do as much as you're going to do in the backcountry. This is the pack you're going to take.
Yeah. There's basically nothing you can't do with this. We do make a pack that's one size larger, which is the 7,900. and we call it the guide, right?
Yep.
So basically what that insinuates is that it's for a guide who might be carrying more than their fair share of what's going in. So maybe some clients gear as well as what they also carry.
And with this pack, similar to the others, how comfortable would you feel personally condensing this down and just taking it out on day hunts?
I would feel as comfortable taking this on a day hunt as I would the Approach 2800.
Really?
So yeah, once you're familiar with our system, it's really easy to manage all this fabric and still run a tight pack, even though you have a lot of potential space and some extra fabric. So yeah, it's actually really manageable. Basically what you would do is wind up taking the lid off and putting our pack into what's called bivy mode, which I'll show you real quick. I'm not gonna actually put it in bivy mode, but effectively what it would look like is the top of the bag here where that snow collar is comes over the top, and then that's basically the pack, right? So you don't have to manage the lid. Everything gets pulled tight over the top of the frame.
Yep.
So it does become a very manageable pack. And then all of our Sky Series packs have this bivy mode versus Sky mode. So you can do this with all of our packs.
Oh, that's a cool feature.
Yep.
And one other thing that's cool about Stone is that all your packs are modular. That means that you can take different bag onlys and put them onto different frames, including this X-curve frame that's right here. So if you do want to get multiple bags to really customize your hunts, that is an option too.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you're gonna do that, my gut instinct says like go big with one of them, right? So like go with a 5900 or a 6900, and then get more of like a run and gun style day pack like the Approach.
Yeah,
so, and that really should cover all of your bases as far as pack needs go.
How is the durability of these packs? Are they? I mean, how many years can you expect to have a pack if you treat it well?
Gosh, back in 2012 when we started, we made a very similar pack with very similar materials, and guys are still running them to this day.
Really?
So yeah, and we see very few warranty issues, even from guys who have been beating the snot out of our packs for a decade.
Awesome. Well, that's awesome. If you guys have been running Stone Glacier packs yourselves, let us know in the comments below which ones you've been running them, why you like them, features you might not like, or that you would like to be changed slightly. We'd love to hear what you have to say. Give us a call. We'd love to chat. Thanks, Andrew.
Yep, you betcha, anytime.